Looking a little bit cloudy today. It's been a hot summer day and I need to get a little watering done on my tomato plants. I can't depend on some rain might come. Can't depend on that. Not a lot going on with Walter here lately, except kind of doctoring my back, trying to get better. Seniors are quite healthy this year. I have more purple ones than I do anything else. But there's some orange and yellow and white, light yellow, dark yellow, pink. I thought I'd drag out the hose. I do it every afternoon. The only outside work I've done here is mow the grass a couple times. We had a big wind come up here and knock limbs all over the property the other day. My tomatoes done pretty good this year. They're starting to get ripe. I don't have any real big ones. Now, if I'd have got out here and fertilized them and tended to them better, I'm sure I would have had some bigger tomatoes. But I'm happy to get little small tomatoes. They're looking pretty good. There's an Easter lily growing around here. It's not getting a whole lot of sunlight. Japanese beetles have destroyed my rose bush. Look at that yellow zinnia. That's a big one. I've picked quite a few tomatoes and squash and cucumbers out of my garden. Well, not quite a few, but pretty good. A couple of pretty good messes. My squashes, I got several squash plants around there and I'll show you in a minute. But all I got is a few blooms. They just about quit making squash in this heat. Well, we did a couple of pretty good messes of squash. They might get some more when it cools off a little bit. Gotta get my burn barrel going tomorrow. I got a bunch of stuff out here I need to burn. I say tomorrow, pretty soon. Got a new easy chair for my back. This old one I'm destroyed and put out here. I need to get it hauled off. Got some bug damage on these tomatoes. Because I haven't been taking care of them with sieving dust. That's the results of sitting around taking your back, hoping your back will feel better. You don't get all your outside work done. Now that tomato plant's taller than my ladybug spinner. I'm over 6 feet and it's about as tall as I am. So 6-foot tomato plant. Anyway, doing a little water in here today. Thought I'd talk a little bit. For a good many years I rode motorcycles and enjoyed it. Too old to be riding motorcycles now. But I saw something the other day. It showed me just how stupid some young people are. Many times that I've did dangerous things on motorcycles, like going too fast or getting a little rough with it that I knew I shouldn't have. But I always tried to not be too dangerous. We had an idiot come down the road the other day, standing up on his motorcycle, and then he raised it up on the back wheel like a unicycle. They see that kind of tricks on TV and stuff, and YouTube or whatever, and I guess it gives them a thrill. But young people got no idea how quick you can be graveyard dead. They pick them up out here in the street every day, killing herself because they're too stupid to grow up, to live long enough to grow old. I've got these dog panels. There ain't much account for nothing growing around my plants. And I left them grow this year. And I'm darned if I don't believe they keep the insects off of my tomato plants. These here have had very little insect damage. These are just 2 tomato plants. I picked quite a few fairly good sized tomatoes off of them. These are 2 that I grew from seed this year. I'm not going to do a lot of watering today. My back is bothering me. But enough to keep my plants going. Let's pick one. They're not going to grow big. Now that's not a big tomato, but it's pretty. It'll make a nice little fried green tomato. I picked 3 or 4 fairly large cucumbers yesterday. Like I say, them yellowish looking ones over there, those are squash. Like I say, they pretty well done played out. Sit down and rest my back. There's a little cucumber coming on. Don't see any squash. Those plants right there are golden zucchinis. They got some blooms, but they're not going to make anything either. I didn't get out here and do any weeding, fertilizing, or anything this summer, simply because of my back problem. Figured either it'll grow some stuff or it won't. And these tomato plants here haven't done too good. But I'll get out here and water my plants every day and get a few cucumbers and squash and some tomatoes. Give me something to do. Anyway, talking about that idiot on the motorcycle the other day. You don't have to be old to be smart. Young people can be smart. Some are. Some are downright stupid, doing some of the dumbest things. Taking drugs. Neighbor's over there yelling at his goats. I guess cussing your goats makes them behave. Oh, there's a big cucumber. Well, not a big one, medium-sized one. We'll pick it tomorrow. Anyway, the point I wanted to make was, if you're a young person, use your head for something besides a hat rack and learn how to do things safely. You're not impressing anybody when you do some dumb stunt like riding down the road standing up on your motorcycle. Most likely your mom and dad bought worked hard to pay for that damn motorcycle. Know damn well you didn't. And all you do is go out and get yourself hurt or killed. I've done a lot of dumb things when I was a kid too, but in general, I tried to do things as safe as I could. I think the young people get a thrill out of doing something dangerous. Another thing they like to do here lately is speed and flee from the cops and see if they can outrun them. If I had a young person in my kids were growing up, if they did something like that, first thing I would have done was take their car away from them. I see a couple of little squash over there. Ain't nothing big enough to pick. A couple of projects I want to do this coming up is got a military air compressor I brought up out of the basement the other day. I want to do a series of videos, see if I can get that thing running. I want to get my generator out and do a video on it. So far this summer, all I've managed to do is keep the grass cut, trim some limbs, do a little bit of yard work, but not a lot. Well, I didn't scrub the bird bath, but I squirted it out better than it was.